Welcome if you're just joining us. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. We're in the with one out. One down. Trey Cruz getting ready to hit.
This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Sets him down looking. He picks up his fifth strikeout on the hill.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Here's the second baseman. How you lead.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Way out front for strike two.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Got him swinging for the K. And he strikes out the side in the fifth. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back at Comerica Park. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Carlos Gonzalez. The Tigers have some action going in their pen for the first time. Tyler Holton, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Melton, the right-hander, also getting loose. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Ball to strike. The pitch. Ripped to short. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting, left fielder, number 18.
Andres Phillips will hit next. He's already homered in this game. Phillips went deep twice in his last game. And now the 0-1. Out. Towards right center field. Cruz moving under it. Takes it in for the out. Doesn't go deep this time. You could almost hear the crowd holding its breath, though.
Second baseman, Jazz.
And up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Inside, almost got him. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Yep, that ball went out.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Yanks held in check, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the inning, Luke Ritter up now for the Tigers.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Aye.
And a big swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball, and that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Fights it off, he'll see another. The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The Tigers yet to pick up a hit here. Ground ball up the middle. In there safely.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. And up next for Detroit, Kevin McGonigal. His righty-lefty splits there. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took... Best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
0-1 down. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But so
swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
One out man at first. Here's Riley Green. Ground ball to the right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Up next for the Tigers, designated hitter.
Next to the plate is the Tigers DH, Terry Carpenter.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high-leverage situation.
Yeah, but not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And it's second. Up the middle. Base hit into the outfield. Runner around third. Fires it to the plate. Save! In comes the run from second. And they trail by one.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So 2 down. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. New pitcher for the Yankees, Ryan Weathers.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
This one lifted in the air, left field. And that is the third out of the inning. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back at Comerica Park, we go to the top of the 7th. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a ball popped up. Ritter in position. And there's one down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Center fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
So up next for New York, Cedar Rafaela.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Line drive, base hit down the line. And they had their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
At the plate, Ben Rice. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Man at first, one away. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Now it doesn't strike out for him in this one.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. And it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
So up next, Jordan Westburg. Rafaela leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a bouncer, but it kicks foul.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next pitch inside. Now 2-2. That one missed.
That's inside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Line drive to short and caught. The Yanks lead 1, but they still lead it 2-1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Looking to get the tying run on base. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here's Jahmai Jones. Swing and a miss. Here's the 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Tigers, center
Trey
fielder,
Cruz
Trey
up now for the
Cruz.
Tigers. A switch hitter batting right. foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Rafaela should have this one. And the inning is over. Tigers are shut down there. They're down 2-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Kyle Finnegan on for the 30th time this year. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
First pitch misses. Late swing, foul to the left.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-2. Got him.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Jose Caballero, the next to hit. Chases that one upstairs. Strike 2. Caballero not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. So the call will stand. So that removes their last challenge. The 0-2. Got him splendid. Coming out of the bullpen for a beat.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Gonzalez at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Swing and a ground ball,
that's foul.
And that's just foul. Two down, nobody on. Ground ball,
No,
left
that's foul.
side, and foul Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw.
He's out.
Down in order go the Yankees. They lead it 2-1. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman. How you lead. Weather is pitching for the 20th time this season, and they traded for him earlier this year. Can't make contact with the sweeper. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Singy, that was a close play. And it looks like they're considering challenging the safe ball.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real time. We weren't sure, so you really can't blame them for wanting to take another look.
Another look at it. Singy, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and it could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for him. One down. Luke Ritter up now for the Tigers. Late swing, fouled off. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Kevin McGonigal up now for the Tigers. And that one fouled off. That's in there. That is strike 2.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
0-2 now. The Yanks holding on to a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And the 0-2. Right through there, got him. That's the third out. In it. Down in order go the Tigers. And our score remains 2-1. We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Grant Herter.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Well, one-run game. Now the left fielder, Andres Phillips. He's already homered here in this one. And a foul ball. Ripped, but it curls foul. Oh, 2 now. Hard hit. But right at him and left.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Chisholm, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Next offering is outside. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Ow. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Well, there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, but get back on track. His team needs him.
2 down, bases empty. Aaron Judge at the plate. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So the Yanks go in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, David Bednar.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure. This one... We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
There's a strike. And that is out of play. Looking for the K.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. I'll tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, it's going to be tough to get to today.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers.
Picked up an RBI in his last at-bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Swings and misses. 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a bouncer. Just 1 out remaining for the Tigers.
Up next for the Tigers, third baseman, Colt Heath.
And next up for the Tigers, Colt Heath. 0 for 3 in this one. Immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the ball.
That ball's foul.
The Tigers down to their final strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The Yankees trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Stays alive. The 0-2. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied.
This one feels far from over, Boog. Who knows how this game's going to play out now? Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So it's all tied up thanks to the digs in now. Two down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. swings and misses. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. But this clutch home run gets us even again. 10th inning coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Making a move at second base. On to run for the... Yankees, Ahmed Rosario. On to extra innings. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ceddanne Rafaela. Right through there for a strike. Man at second. And fouled off. On the ground to third. To first. And they get the leadoff man in the 10th.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman Ben Rice.
Go ahead run on base. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Going. His 16th homer of the year, and the Yankees have the lead. It's 4-2.
Well, the best home runs are the ones that give your team the lead. That's a great feeling right there. Look at that. Pure reaction. Fastball up and in. Not an easy pitch to get to, but because it was just a reflex, he didn't have time to get long with this swing.
One down. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. And first offering is fouled off. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 2 runs across in the inning, and here in extra innings. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers, and they add on. It's 5-2. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change right here. Brant Herter won't go any further tonight. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
Troy Melton gets the ball now. This is his 5th appearance of the year. So digging in, Austin Wells. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. The 1-0.
That was straight queso right there.
Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the top half of the 10th. And a big swing and a miss. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Jose Caballero. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Swings through that one for strike 1. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Tyler Holton, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Anderson getting cranked up as well. There's a strike. Two gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across here in extra innings.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Ball down.
And a swing and a miss, and that's down. 2 homers in the inning lead to 3 runs. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Yankees 5, Tigers 2. Back here in Detroit, on to the bottom of the 10th. Jahmai Jones up now for the Tigers. In the air, right field, Gonzalez on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Up next for the Tigers, center fielder
Trey Cruz up now for the Tigers.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
High chopper to third. Whips it to first on the run. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. So, last chance for the Tigers. And next to hit for Detroit, How You Lee.
You just have to find a way to keep this game alive. This place will go nuts if you do. So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
They're down to their final strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a
He got him, and that's the ball game.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling. It's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB.
Can I tell you about the sun? Can I make you believe that in the summer when they burn it, don't burn out the leaves? Look at me staying up, keeping the healthiest sheen. That's how our function could be. Start this production with me. We come on time with a band. Music composed with a jam. L-O-V-E dub. And that's word to plug 2 to J.D. Dub. My round is door. And now heat reside way past sun. And we love sun, that's everyone. But can you let your hair down from that bun? And shake right to left, cause I love the dawn. Sun shining on